Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Hafiz with us, who is a Laravel developer, and let's hear some introduction of him from himself.
Uh,
So Hafiz.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for having me today. And I'm really excited to be here. My name is Hafez Divandari, and I'm a Laravel developer for almost 11 years, I guess.
Oh,
And yes, and I really enjoy contributing to Laravel framework and its first party packages. So here we are.
yeah. Oh, so what is your, daily routine look like? So,
I
about your work lifestyle. So, not
yes,
personal
I
stuff. If you want to share, you can.
it's not very it's not very strange, but I woke up in the morning and I check my emails. I check for any issues on so many different repositories, private repositories that I have. So after that, I'm checking, reviewing a few pull requests from other team members, and usually I check my boards on different. For example, I have Trello board to check to see if uh, is there any new features needed in any project or something. So yes, and the rest of the day is about fixing bugs, adding features into different projects because uh, right now I'm working with a company that
Mhm.
is doing B2B, uh, uh, you know, uh, B2B software development
Yeah.
services to different clients, different industries. So I'm working with so many projects at the same time. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, so another question is kind of like how did you started your Laravel and PHP journey? So in which year or like how was the initial?
Uh, I was working with JavaScript when I was at high school, and then when I went to university as a computer engineering, we were working with C, C programming language, and Java.
Oh,
So the Android development was it was hype at the moment. So we were doing some Android development, developing different applications, put it in the Play Store and so on. And then I guess it was the last semester that a company called and uh, said we had this very large project. It wasn't BPM and business process management for the whole company with so many different agents all over the country. So it was a really big project, and they wanted it to be cloud based, based on the application. So I had a friend that he keep speaking about Laravel. It was so popular at the moment in Iran. So I checked the documentation and it was really straightforward. So I started doing it, and the project was done in about 6 months. It was my first project and one of the biggest projects so far.
oh,
I guess it was, yes, it was 11 years ago, as I said.
nice.
Uh,
So you are doing
yeah,
Laravel PHP for a long now, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah. So today we are actually going to talk about Laravel Passport, right? And
sure.
I was looking at the Laravel Passport repo, and I have seen you are contributing to Laravel Passport a lot. And even if you see the latest release, you have almost done all of the work. So why you are contributing so much to Laravel Passport?
It's true. I had this project about
Hmm.
1.5 years ago, I guess it was. It was something like a headless CMS. It was a private project, so I can't share so many details,
Yeah.
but it was a large project, and we needed full support
Mhm.
for OAuth2 and authentication because we had so many different clients using, I mean, end users using this headless CMS, and we wanted this API to be accessible through every client's every device. So using Laravel Passport was the best choice.
Yeah.
And I saw that there are some features missing or there is room for improvement. And at the
Mhm.
same time, because Laravel Passport is based on Auth2 server package
Yeah.
from the PHP League and maintained by Andrew Millington, so I had to send pull requests to both packages. When I wanted to add a feature, I had to send a pull request to Auth2 server package first, and the problem was there's only one maintainer right now at that package,
Moment. Yeah.
Andrew himself,
Mhm.
and sometimes reviewing those pull requests takes months. It's going really really slow because it's hard to it's a security package and
Yeah.
it's really important um, to read RFCs first to compare everything, every implementation with the RFCs. So it's really important for the security checks. So it gets so long, and
Mhm.
that's why I had to do on both packages. So after something was merged in the base package, then I had to do the pull request on the passport himself, which was very easy and straightforward because Taylor is such a smart guy. Some of my pull requests are getting merged in 5 minutes. So, you know, it's easy and really enjoying. Uh,
Mhm.
yes, and I think that's it. That project that I had was the reason that I
Mhm.
had to do these contributions to both packages.
Yeah. So it is interesting, yeah. And even once Taylor likes your work and it's start, I mean, getting more comfortable with your work, it will your peers will getting merged faster, right? Is it so?
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's true.
Mm.
It's much
So
easier when he knows you.
yeah.
And I think I want to mention it because maybe interesting for people that they want to contribute to Laravel
Mm-hmm.
framework. I guess it's important when you add a feature or you change a code somehow. And most of my pull requests are large.
Yeah.
It's important, I believe it's important for
Yeah.
Taylor to know that you take responsibility for the changes you make. For example, after release, whether you are checking the issue board to see if there is any issue caused by your changes, and can you fix it? Can you send a second pull request to fix a bug? Or taking responsibility after doing some
Yeah.
contributions is really important, and I try to be there all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have seen in I mean, Twitter that there was one controversy like why someone should choose passport or sanctum. So, what is your um, I mean, a perspective on like why someone should choose passport over sanctum in their project?
So I have done so much contribution to passport, so I'm kind of attached to it. So I'm gonna
Oh
say,
yeah.
but no, let me answer honestly. Uh, I have so many different projects, and I was using Laravel Passport from the first days that I was using Laravel. So I have some projects that are using Sanctum on them because I'm pretty sure uh, there is no need for a scaling uh, and I
Yeah.
mean the API perspective. So Passport has everything that Sanctum offers. I try to explain that in the tweets too. So Sanctum has this personal access tokens, has three features. Sanctum has three features that I'm going to name it. Personal access tokens, single page application authentications, and API tokens for mobile devices and desktop applications, right? These three. So Passport has uh, all of them plus OAuth2 authentication.
Mm-hmm.
So if you choose Sanctum and someday you need to have to support some OAuth2 protocols in your applications, you are going to have a problem switching. It's easy to switch, but all of
Mm-hmm.
your sessions are going to be invalidated. All of your personal
Oh.
access are not usable anymore. So all of your end users are they should go to their panels and request for new personal access token or relog in
Mm-hmm.
because the sessions are expired. So
Yeah.
if you choose Sanctum, you should be pretty sure that you don't need any of those different grants uh, that we can talk about. What are grants? What are different grants that Laravel Passport support? So it's hard to choose, as some people are
Mm-hmm.
mentioned in the already mentioned in Twitter that it's hard to choose
Yeah.
between Sanctum and Passport. I guess Sanctum is there because it's so much easier to set up and start a project with Sanctum.
Yeah.
And explaining auth2 and authentication at all to beginners, amateurs, and juniors are really hard. And
Yeah.
I think that's why Sanctum is there, so you can have a straightforward, you know, start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. So let's go for our last question before we jump into the real things. So, what advice you want to give to newcomers to on PHP or Laravel? Like there is a repetition called PHP is dead. Use this. PHP is dead. Use this. So, what is your advice to them?
First of all, you should try it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
don't don't listen to anyone. Just try it because I do it myself. For example, when React was a thing or Vue was a thing, I tried to try all of them. Livewire, any new features that is coming to any new languages, any new tools, I will try them first, and uh, I'm going to see if I'm comfortable with it or not. So
Yeah.
PHP has changed a lot in these 11 years that I'm working with. Everything is so much simpler, nicer, the features that has been introduced, the tools that are added to the ecosystem, and it's amazing. So uh, don't listen to these comments. PHP is
Mm.
dead. I remember that when I was working with PHP, I started working 11 years ago. Uh, People was saying that PHP is dead. So it's not dead, and we are still
Yeah.
using it. So just try it.
Okay.
You're gonna love it.
So let's yeah. So let's jump into it. From where we were gonna start.
Okay, I guess we can do a lot of things because I can, for example, we can start with different grants in Laravel, Passport, and auth2 actually. So
Yeah.
if you check the documentations,
You can share the
we
screen.
have. What do you think we should? Yes, I
You
can.
can share the screen. Yeah.
And also we can. Yes, I will. Give me a second. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to quickly review the Laravel Passport documentation because
Mm-hmm.
there are some new things there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, Passport 13. So some of the things here are changed. So
Yeah. So
nothing
now.
special in installation
Mm-hmm.
new one
Mm-hmm.
or authenticatable. So previous Passport released.
Oh, he gone. Okay, wait a moment. Let me try to connect with him. Um, it happens. Eh, let's see. Even if he's aware that he's gone. So till then, you can drop the I mean questions for him about passport. So you can also ask him whenever he come back. And let's see what's happening. Oh, mine or him? Okay. I think he have some internet connectivity issue right now, I guess. Hafiz, video clarity is also less. Oh, thanks, man, for waiting. I don't know what's up with him. Even if I mean, if his laptop is getting shut down, it will take more time. I don't know. Let's see. Uh, we may chat if you want. Till then, I will uh, crop this, edit this after uh, Hafiz. I mean, come back and maybe I don't know. I'm not able to see him online right now. I hope everything is good at his end. So, how are you guys doing? Mhm. By the way, you know, okay, I think he's back a bit. Hey,
Oh, I'm
Hafiz.
sorry for interruption.
Yeah, what happened?
So uh, I don't know. Internet connection, I guess.
Uh,
Uh,
okay.
so where were we?
Um,
I
we
was
just
on the
started
documentation page, so
installation.
I don't know.
Yeah, just
Okay,
installation.
okay.
And someone is asking like, what
So
is his country? So,
Iran. I'm from Iran.
okay, he's back now. He's sharing his screen. So let's get back to this. You can just close it, I guess. This one. Okay.
Okay.
I think he still have some
Is it
internet
good?
issue. Yeah, right now it feels good, but I think you have
Okay.
some
So
internet
where were
issue.
we at?
So you scrolled bit to the configuration and we lost you. But we can start it from the start, I guess, for the talks because
Okay,
it wasn't even one
got it.
minute, I guess. Oh, again, man. I think. Oh my. Okay. Oh, I hope he is aware that we lost him again. So the question is, well, Sanctum makes things easier for the new buy, but when we work with regressive things like working more with the APIs, I think one should go for password. Which one use van? Oh, nice. I will drop a question when he will be back. Hmm. By the way, are you guys on Lara map? Try to chat with you guys. Myself? Let me try to share with you Lara map first. So, are you guys aware of Lara map? What is Lara map? Have you joined? You can see all over the Laravel developers around the world, right? So yeah, let me just share that link to you guys. I hope it will share to each. Yeah, I think it has done. Yeah, so Lara map is a thing where people can uh, log in and let's see someone from here. I think it's getting a bit lagged. So he's like Daniel, and you can see him. And you guys were asking of like where do he live, right? So I think I can help you to find him. 306 133 10, and not that. Okay, not that as well. Not that as well. Okay, I guess here. Yeah. So he live here. Okay, we found him on Lara Maps. So you can also add yourself on Lara Map, right? Go for it. Uh, okay, so you were asking, like, tell me about yourself. So you are talking about myself. I'm Punepal Shah. I'm from India. I'm working with Laravel for 5 years, I guess. Oh. And yeah, there is many things I do, like posting tips on the Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Blue Sky, Pinkery. And yeah, if you know about the Pinkery, pinkery.com is one of the project where I have contributed a lot. You can check that as well. I don't know. I'm waiting for Hafiz. I hope he's uh, what we can say. He's aware that we lost him. Okay, so he's saying that can you have a dedicated video of yours on tasting on paste 4 from scratch? How you started tasting while working on Pinkery? Hmm. So it's a pretty nice question actually. Mm, so see, basically, I started writing small, right? I started learning from others, like how they were tasting Nuno and others as well. By the way, Hafiz is back again. I hope he's fully back now. I don't know, but yeah. So you were asking about the tasting. So of course, there are kind of integration tests as well. You can also taste like unit test. You can also do feature test, and now with the very most live paste 4, you can also do a browser testing. Hafiz, we cannot see you, we cannot hear you. So are you there? Hello.
I'm truly
Yeah, you are there. So we can hear you, but we cannot see you. I think you have some internet issue, I guess. I don't know. But you are lucky enough. People are waiting for you. So, okay. So, Hafiz, Riverside is suggesting to refresh your tab from wherever you connect. I mean, connected to Riverside. I hope everything will goes well. Okay. More questions? Okay, he's gone. We can chat more if you want, guys. I don't know if we can even postpone this stream. Not that good as we were thinking, but yeah, I think he's back again. No? Oh, we have some. Yeah. So let's see the question. When it comes to tasting, it confuses a lot. Can we taste 100% things ideally? What's your call? Let's say I use live arrow filament. So yeah, there are some documentations where I mean you can see like how to taste filament or the live wire. So basically, for the live wire, you can start with the live wire taste component name, and then you can start tasting like calling methods and all, right? And in filament, it's the same. You can start with the live wire test. Then you can also do acting as and all. Then mm, wait a moment. Oh, okay. So yeah, and then you can taste like call action, call table action. But I guess from live in filament v4, you can directly taste action with the table action, header action, and all the action with the same method. So it's good. You just need to define a action name, or we can say the button name which you have. Also, you are saying that we can taste everything. So ideally, yeah, we can taste everything. And of course, see, there are many ways to do. So sometimes you do integration testing, right? Or maybe you can do unit testing. So basically what you can do is how you if you have some if else conditions, or we can say that you have some conditional logic, right, where you are running some things on based on the conditions. So what you can do is you can just uh, hit that particular function with different type of arguments so that all the if else can be covered, right? You can also use coverage feature, which is come with the PHP unit and paste both, right? So you can just do coverage stuff and it will tell you that these lines are not covered, right? And if you want to go further more, right, you can also check mutation testing, right, where you are also checking, like suppose if you have one line of code, right, kind of like you have two conditions, right, or maybe you are passing some arguments and uh, there is there are two arguments, right, and one is optional. right? So the mutation testing will check if one of the thing is optional, then it will try to remove and add stuff, and it will check if it is also covering or it should break. I mean, if you are not passing something, it should break. So yeah, so kind of way you can test everything. Again, some things kind of like if you have some functions like data DNS gate kind of function, which we don't have much I mean control. So you can do mocking, or maybe you can wrap it into another class or a method, and you can mock that those methods. I don't recommend mocking much, to be honest, but at some places you may need to do. Or there is another way as well, which is mm, adding some fake service replacement for that particular service or the support class. So what you can do is you can create a fake method where you just do some static variable true that it is faking now, right? And after that, what you can do is you can pass some array to it, and or maybe if there is a multiple parameters, so you can also pass a parameter as a key, and the output as an array, and you can do just fake it. And you before that, I mean before calling the actual method, you can check if it is faking, return those faked values. So yeah, you can taste very much everything if you want. Like I have brought more than 20 to 30,000 tests in last 1 year. So I know like I mean how to taste anything, whatever you want, I can taste anything now. Okay, I think we are not getting Hafiz online somehow, so we may need to reschedule, or we can say postpone this. Yeah, so we can have this dedicated session someday for sure. I think we will have a soon because on let me just check my calendar. Yeah, it's 30. So on 30 November, I will be talking at Laravel Ahmedabad about tasting. So I will. Oh, I haven't. I shouldn't say this, right? It was classified information. But yeah, keep it with yourself. So I will have prepared some things. So I will share it on YouTube later as well. Okay, we get Hafiz back. Hopefully, he found the permanent solution.
Yes, I hope so. I
Yeah.
switched between three different Wi-Fi
Internet
connections,
connection. Oh, but yeah.
so I hope
Oh.
it's stable now. I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
Yes. So where were we? Is there any question on the
Yeah.
comments?
There is one question for you actually. So let me try to share on the yeah. So let me wait a moment. Let me increase the timer. Yeah. So why Sanctum? Well, okay. Sanctum makes things easier for new buy, but when we work with the regressive things like working more with the APIs, I think one should go for a password. Which one we should use and when? Yeah, that was the question.
Okay. So as stated in the Laravel Passport documentation too, at the beginning of the documentation, you see that notice bar that it's telling that you should familiarizing yourself with auth2
Mm-hmm.
at general and its terminology before using passport, because it's going to be so much confusing. So if you are familiar with auth2, different grant types, what client means, what first party and third party applications are, what is confidential client, what is public client, what is JWT, JSON Web Token.
Yeah.
So different claims, and if you knows those stuff, so you are so much you are more comfortable with using
Mm-hmm.
passports generally.
Yeah.
But if you are not familiar with those terms, and you want to customize something, or you want to change, or you want to choose a flow or different grants, you are going to have a little problem. You need to do
Yeah.
some researches, and it might be confusing for newcomers and amateurs. So that's why, for example, Taylor himself says that if you don't know those stuff, just start with
Mm-hmm.
Sanctum, because I guess as an experienced developer, we don't
Mm-hmm.
want to uh, make things complicated for new
Yeah.
buys or junior devs, right? We want everything
Yeah.
to be easy at first steps. After that,
Yes.
it's fine to switch to something more complicated. Yeah,
Correct. I wanted to share that image,
that's
but
it.
I'm not able to. Maybe let me try to share screen quickly and show like what was Taylor saying about this. Uh, or is it okay? I mean, let me try. So yeah, here it is. So you can see like what Taylor is saying about Sanctum and password thing, simplifying the decision to use a password for API authentication, building API, and need to give users to API keys. Do you want them to obtain those keys through the an OAuth flow? If yes, use password. It's a library specifically for doing OAuth. If no, use Sanctum. So yeah, this is what Taylor was saying.
Exactly. Yes.
So yeah, you must be agree with that.
So yes, as as I said, it's giving API tokens to users. It's a keyword.
Hmm.
So, for example, there are so many different ways of
Yeah.
giving API tokens to your users, right?
Yes.
So, for example, let's say I'm using
Hmm.
Twitter, right?
Yes.
So I need, for example, to list all of my
Hmm.
posts, all of my tweets in an Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Uh, the easiest flow is going to be I'm going to I don't know if passport if Twitter has this feature or not, but for
Hmm.
example, let's talk about GitHub because I'm pretty sure it has this feature. You can go to your GitHub settings and request for a personal access token. Okay,
Yeah.
it gives you a personal access token with expiration time, and then you can use it on your, for example, on your Excel sheet to retrieve all your repositories. Also, you can when you are issuing this personal access token on your setting, you can choose which scopes you want this this token uh, to have. For example, you can select between different scopes that are predefined by the server itself. So you can choose between those scopes. So for example, if you lost that token, or it's get compromised, so you you, you don't worry
Yeah.
about it. It's just, for example, read only token.
Hmm.
It can't manipulate. Or if you are
Yeah.
playing with the API and you don't want to miss anything, so you just request for read only scopes for this particular token. So
Yeah.
I guess the simplest way of giving API tokens to users is personal access token. So
Hmm.
both Passport and Sanctum has this feature. It's really easy, and both of them also support different user providers. So maybe again a little complicated for uh, juniors, but it's you are able to define different user providers
Hmm.
in your Laravel application, as you know. And for
Hmm.
example, you can have customers, admin, and let's say agents. Okay, different users,
Yeah.
different authenticatable models with different providers. So all of them can log in, and they have different scopes and different permissions and different authorization. So you can give different personal access token to them. So it's configurable via both Passport and Sanctum. Uh, Sometimes you can what you want to do is giving another application permission to use your API behalf of end user. For example, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I want to develop an application that connects to Twitter, retrieve all my tweets, posts, and
Mm-hmm.
analyze it. Okay, I have, for example, let's assume that I have developed this application. So every new users come to my application, and after login, I send them to Twitter. So at Twitter, they give my application permission
Mm-hmm.
to access their data on their behalf to Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what OAuth2 is designed, and
Yeah.
most of the time is being used that way. So it most of the time
Yeah.
it's authorization code grant
Mm-hmm.
with PKCE or without it. So that's the most common grant that most of the time people use to be able to connect
Yeah.
two different applications via the API.
Okay, so let me
That's
share
it.
my screen and
So
we can go through the Laravel passport
yeah,
documentation.
sure.
So maybe, I mean, due to your internet connectivity, we can,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yes, I guess it's better for you to share because my internet connection doesn't
Mm.
like when I share it.
Mm.
Yes.
So you can also see in your display if you cannot read properly. But yeah, so here is the docs, and let me know like
No, no, I
for
can read it. I can read it fine.
yeah. So
So yes, passport or sanctum. I guess that's the million-dollar question. So
oh yeah, let me
um,
zoom it more.
it's all clear. We can go to installation.
Hmm. So by the way, for the viewers
Yes,
and
there's a
Hafiz,
comment.
mm-hmm,
Yes,
yeah. So what I'm saying is that I will
yes,
gonna
please go.
crop this video and upload it again right later. So we don't have those things, or maybe I can also do one thing, which is I can just go to the YouTube and trim those parts where you was not present. you know, so it will be the same stream, but those part will be cropped down. Okay,
Yeah,
so we
sure.
can move ahead. Hmm. So,
Yes.
okay, I didn't know
So
that you
this
can
command,
pass. Yeah.
yes,
So I didn't know that you can pass just a passport to uh I mean install API and it will install passport instead of Sanctum. Hmm. This, I mean.
yes, I contributed that myself into
Mm-hmm.
Laravel framework because the
Oh.
dash dash passport option was missing, and
Mm-hmm.
when you're using PHP Artisan install API, it always was installing Sanctum by default.
Sanctum. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I added a PR. So yeah, yes,
Nice.
dash dash
Thanks,
passport
man.
is my contribution. So it easily just install passport package and adds the required keys, one private and one public keys to the project. And it also asks if you want to add personal access token client because
Mm-hmm.
you need at least one client for personal access tokens to be issued. You know, every different grants and every different features that every different flows that you go for giving your users API tokens in using Laravel passports needs a client. So each client must support at least one grant types to be able to issue tokens. That's why when
Mm-hmm.
you want to issue personal access tokens via passport, you at least need to have one client with that grant supported.
Yeah.
Yes, we can
Let me
continue
scroll.
going further down.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that interface or authenticatable is new in Passport 13.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You just pass.
Can you share
Yes, it
more?
implements or authenticatable. Yes, that interface is new. Yes, it's just there for most of the PHP stan uh, is
Oh.
happier with that
Mm-hmm.
interface because you are adding that has API tokens trait there to be able to use Passport. It adds
Yeah.
different functionalities to your authenticatable model. Most of the time, it's user. Same as Sanctum. Sanctum has API tokens trait too. So we have added that interface to
Yeah.
make it type safe fully.
Understandable.
Also,
Understandable.
Laravel Passport 13 is fully type safe. So yes, I refactored everything, so it's now type
Oh,
safe.
nice.
So the last thing you had to do is adding this guard. Yes, with driver as password and provider as users. Of course, you can define other providers here, and you can have multiple guards with driver passwords and different providers. It's going to be more complicated, and you can do it if you know what you are doing for sure.
Yeah.
Password support. Yeah.
Hmm. So this is something about SSH
So
keys.
this PHP artisan passport keys is it? Yes, exactly. SSH. No,
Hmm.
not SSH keys. When you want to generate issue a new access token,
Hmm.
these access tokens are, as I said, JSON web tokens, JWT. So you
Mm-hmm.
have to sign them, right? So these private and public keys are being used for signing and validating these JWTs.
Okay.
Yes, that's what
Yeah, I think I don't know if everyone is
we
facing the
can
same, but
continue. Yeah.
your audio is coming late, a bit late, I guess. Yeah,
Oh,
but that's fine, I guess. I guess I don't know if audience is not facing the
okay.
same. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
let's
fine now.
continue then.
Yeah.
Going further.
So yeah, so it is like just about password config. So oh, okay, updating the passport, upgrading the passport. Yeah. So the upgrade guide. Do you want to see that?
We can talk about it because we can talk about new things in Passport 13. Yes, sure. Okay, so A2 it's become headless. Auth2
This is
server.
in
Yes. So as I said, the Auth2 server package, which is a base package for Laravel Passport, also released its major version before we release Passport 13. So one of the reasons behind releasing new module version for Passport was uh, the base package module
Yeah.
release.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's it, and we can continue. PHP 8.2, Laravel 11.35 as minimum required version. You can also see all of the related PRs if you're curious, and then it's headless. So uh, Passport needs, if you are using authorization code grant or device authorization code grant, these two grants needs some views. Uh, so we decided to make Passport headless, just like Fortify.
Mm-hmm.
Have you used Laravel Fortify?
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, uh, it's also headless, and it needs, for example, yes, it is also headless, and it needs, for example, sign up page, login page to be defined
Mm-hmm.
before being able to use it. So I guess, and
Okay, next.
there are
Hmm.
some methods, for example, authorization view, device code view, and device authorization view, and yes, you can see that. Okay, and the next one is I identify clients by UUIDs. Okay, so
No. Again? Oh man. Hmm. He's gone again. Now I don't know what we can do now. Let him. Oh, so, do you have guys any question? Drop. We can chat more until he come back. Oh, he's back like this. What happening, brother?
okay, sorry again.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know. This internet connection is killing me. Okay, so
I
we
think you
had
should bring down this. Hmm.
sorry for that. So
Yeah, that's fine.
identifying clients by UUIDs. Yes, you could. Uh, it's one of its versions too, but now it's by default using
Mm-hmm.
UUIDs for identifying clients.
Okay.
So you can switch back to
Mm-hmm.
incremental primary keys for clients, but
Mm-hmm.
it's highly recommended to use UUIDs for it.
Okay. And
So
is it
let's go to the
UID
next
4 or
one.
7?
Okay, this one too. Client secret hashed by default. Yes, it's 7.
Okay.
Yes, it's using has UUID traits behind the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So when the uh,
So it's based on your application.
yes, it's using that trait in the framework itself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And also all of the models in Passport is customizable, so you can switch everything based on your needs.
Okay.
Secrets hashed by default. It was also the client secret wasn't hashed by default, so it's now the default mode, default
Mm-hmm.
behavior. The user's token instance, okay, this one is not important. Some rename middlewares. So this is because um, we revisited everything. I saw that those middleware names are not reflecting the functionality,
Mm-hmm.
so we renamed them. So it's much clearer now. It's much clearer now.
Okay.
We can
So
continue.
you just need to rename the
And
all
also we introduced
middlewares.
one new middleware for client credentials.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, this one personal access. Yeah, I removed a redundant table there, so
Mm-hmm.
you don't need that auth personal access clients anymore. It was redundant, so we are using the same clients table for personal access tokens too.
Mm-hmm.
JSON API deprecation. So it was about 10 or 12 different routes defined in Passport itself for creating clients via an API and removing clients, for example, editing clients, giving personal access tokens. But it was so opinionated and it was something uh, that wasn't RFC complement at all. So we decided to remove it, deprecated it at this version. So it's going to be removed at future, but you can copy paste all those routes and controllers to your application itself, and I guess you're fine. Key five version validations doesn't matter at not important. I guess the explanation is clear enough. Okay, there are some changes in the clients table, but they are all backward compatible, so that's why it's optional. So you don't have to
Okay.
think change anything, but it's also easy to migrate to the new version, and it has some good features in it. For example, you can define what specific grant types each client supports.
Okay.
So I highly recommend to do that migrations. And I guess
Oh,
that was the
this is
last
not
one.
required, right?
Yes, that's it.
Hmm. Let's go back to the docs.
The last one is not required, as I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, configuration.
So there are many. Yes, there are so many configurations, and so many of them are not documented.
Oh,
Most of them are, some of them are not. So
so
you can
you, I
change
mean,
everything, every expiration time for
mhm.
every different tokens.
Okay. Overriding the default models. Hmm. This is easily understandable, so I think we can go ahead.
Yes, as I said, all of the models are customizable.
Yes.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ignore routes. Okay, why? What is ignore routes? Okay, so it is something similar to 45 where you can do ignore routes. Hmm.
Exactly,
And
exactly.
mhm,
Yes. For any reason, if you want to change anything, you can ignore routes and define it yourself.
mhm. Is it important to check or?
Okay, here is this one is the first grant. So from here, it's talking about default authorization code grant. grant with
Mm-hmm.
PKCE, and then passport grant, implicit grant, and then what's next? Okay, I missed device authorization grant, client credentials grant, and personal access tokens is the last one. Then you go for protecting routes. So as you can see,
So do you want to see all or
4 or 5 different
yeah,
grants are explained
mm-hmm.
in the documents. I guess it's going to be take hours and hours if you want to talk about all of them. But
Yeah.
maybe if there's any comments or questions, I don't know. If you have any questions, we can talk about that grant too. The documentation it's
Okay, he gone again somehow. Hmm. Okay. So you guys can drop the questions so we can see how it's going. Initial render authorize. Oh, authorize view. And then uh, uh should now postpone this stream. Or maybe we will gonna just record uh, in person and then launch it because I think right now he have some internet issues. Okay, let's try to postpone this one. If you guys have any questions, please drop and maybe. Hafiz, do you think we should postpone this or
postpone the session.
I don't think. I mean, I'm not sure because we already have one. We already crossed 1 hour, right?
Yes, I
And
guess I guess it was a useful session, except those
mhm.
all interruptions that my internet connection caused.
um,
Sorry about that, but I
it's
was
okay.
saying that yes, if if there is any question, people can reach through Twitter, Discord.
Yeah,
Yes, that's it.
I think we can postpone this. What are your thoughts, or we should continue this?
Yes, sure.
I mean, do you want to postpone or continue?
I guess it's already 1 hour and we can postpone. Also, I wanted to say that I'm working on a Laravel Passport starter kit, so it's
Mm-hmm.
going to be much easier to having those three
Mm.
views that you are need to start with Passport. It's already missing in the ecosystem, so I'm going to
Yeah.
release it myself, and then if uh, if it was okay to maybe Taylor wanted to so make it first party, who knows? But
Yeah.
uh, I'm going to release it somewhere this week, and people can use Laravel Passport much easier. Starting with it much easier. So
Okay.
yes, we can continue later in another session, and thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye, man. Bye, guys.